it's Christina, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Yoga Challenge. Today is day 11, and we'll be doing a short, gentle yoga sequence. Begin lying on the ground, flat on your back, in Shavasana. Separate your legs slightly apart, relax them out completely. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling, close your eyes, and take a deep inhale through your nose, and release it out through your nose. Begin to quiet your mind. Focus your attention on your breath. Take note of the way your belly rises and falls as you breathe. Notice the way your breath moves in and out of your body. And notice how your rib cage expands with each inhale and contracts with each exhale. Take one more deep breath here. Begin to bring some slight motion back into your body, moving your hands and your feet. Bend your right leg. Hold onto your shin in both hands, hugging your leg in towards your chest. Keep your feet flexed and active. Breathe into your hip socket. Feel it softening as you hug your leg in. Feel a gentle stretch in your glute and your hamstring. Take your right leg, cross it over to the left side of your body. Lift your head up, turn it to the right and set it down, and reach your right arm out. Remain here in your twist, breathing deeply as you relax here in this twist. Bring your right leg back to center and bend your left leg. Cross your right ankle over your left top thigh, and then take hold behind the left knee on the hamstring with both hands, hugging your legs in towards your shoulders. Breathe into your hips. Feel your hip sockets softening and feel the stretch in the outer edge of your right hip. Release your hands from your leg and switch sides, hugging your left knee in towards your chest, straightening your right one out onto the ground. Hold onto your shin. Breathe deeply into your left hip socket. Keep your feet flexed and active. From here, take the left leg and cross it over to the right side of your body. Lift your head up and set it down, looking over to the left, and reach your left arm out. Relax here in this twist. Bring your leg back to center, and then bend your right leg, bringing your ankle to your right top thigh. Take hold behind your right leg under your knee, and gently pull your legs in towards your shoulders. Once again, feeling a stretch in the outer edge of your left hip, softening both hip sockets. Keep energy in both of your feet. Both feet should remain active as you stretch. And stay here for just one more deep inhale and release it out. Release your hands from your leg, uncross your legs, and then make your way onto your hands and knees. Using your hands to help you up, swing your legs around and come to a hands and knees position, bringing your knees directly underneath your hips, and your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. 3 rounds of cat and cow. On an inhale, arch your back, Tuck your toes and spread your shoulders wide, looking up. Exhale and untuck your toes. Curve your spine in the opposite direction and look towards your thighs, reaching your upper back all the way up. Inhale, tuck your toes. Arch your spine in the opposite way. Spread your shoulders wide. Look forward. Exhale, untuck your toes. Curve your spine. Look towards your thighs. Reach your upper back up. Inhale, come back into your cow pose. One final time here. And exhale, come into your cat. Reach your upper mid back all the way up. And from here, come back to a flat back as you touch your big toes together behind you. Sit your hips onto your heels and stretch your arms forward. From here, reach your arms even further forward, lifting your forearms off the ground. Tuck your toes and make your way into downward facing dog. And from here, pedal your legs. Alternate bending and straightening your legs and gently working through those muscles. Slowly come to stillness in downward facing dog. Send your knees back down onto the ground and make your way back to a hands and knees position, coming straight into your cow pose, arching your back, looking up. Exhale, come into your cat pose, looking towards your hips, finding that curve in your spine. Inhale, cow pose, tuck your toes, arch your back, spread your shoulders, look up. Exhale, untuck your toes, work through each and every bone in your spine as you make that curve. Inhale, arch, spreading your shoulders for cow. Exhale, curve. From your cat pose, come back through flat back and then touch your big toes together behind you. Sit your hips onto your heels and relax over in a child's pose. Stretch your arms all the way forward, lifting your forearms off the ground. And from here, lift your hips slightly so you can tuck your toes and then straighten your legs into another downward facing dog. Once again, pedal your legs in down dog, working through and warming up your muscles, your hamstrings, your glutes, your calves. We'll be flowing through all those movements once more. So set your knees down and come straight into your cow pose, tucking your toes, arching your back, looking up and forward. On your exhale, untuck your toes, reach your upper mid back all the way up for cat pose, looking back. Inhale, work through each and every bone in your spine as you come back to your cow pose. And then exhale, curve, come back into your cat pose. One more round of cat and cow. Take an inhale and arch your back. Look up and really spread those shoulders wide. And then on an exhale, untuck your toes. Curve your whole spine in the opposite direction. From here, come to a flat back as you touch your big toes together. Sit your hips onto your heels and relax over in a child's pose. Keep your arms active in this child's pose, keeping your forearms lifted off the ground. Reach your arms forward energetically and slightly lift your hips up so you can tuck your toes, straightening your legs into downward facing dog. And one more time, pedal those legs. Just adding a bit more movement to down dog and warming up your muscles. Slowly come to stillness. And then on an inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Bring your knee directly above your ankle. Set your left foot down at 45 degrees and align your heels with one another. Lift your arms up, keeping your shoulders facing forward, and come into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. Keep lunging forward into that right leg, energy going down through that left leg. Send your hands down to frame your front foot, come high on the ball of your back foot, and step back into downward facing dog. Take your left leg and step it forward in between your hands, bringing your left knee directly above your left ankle. Set your right foot down at 45 degrees and align your front heel with your back heel. Press into the ground with your feet as you lift your arms up, coming into Warrior 1 on the left side. Virabhadrasana 1. Keep bending into the left leg. Keep your right leg nice and straight. Keep energy going out your fingertips as you reach up. And then slowly bring your hands down onto the mat. This time stay in your forward fold as you bring your hands around to the wider edge of your yoga mat and your legs are in a wide stance. Your feet are parallel to one another and you can have a slight bend in your knees as you fold your torso over your legs in a wide-legged forward fold. Keep your hands on the ground and try and walk them as far back towards your feet as possible. Hold your stretch here. Feeling the hamstrings stretch and the glutes, the low back. And take one more deep inhale through your nose. Deep exhale. And on your following inhale, press into the ground with both feet. Bring your hands to your hips and stand up tall with a flat back. Bring your legs in towards each other in the center and then come to a seated position. Stretch your legs all the way out in front of you, feet flexed. Sit up tall on an inhale, and on your exhale, come into your forward fold here. Bring your hands to your ankles, your shins, or your feet, wherever you reach today, and breathe in your forward fold once again. Take one more inhale and release it out. Inhale, come back up out of your forward fold and bring your legs out to the side. Keeping your feet flexed, keep your knees and toes pointing up towards the ceiling as you fold forward here. Reach your arms out in front of you and breathe. Find as much length in your spine as possible as you fold over, and try to avoid pointing your knees and your toes in. You want to keep your knees and toes pointing upward, so if that means you have to sit up a little more, then that's fine. On your next inhale, walk your hands and your torso over to frame your left foot. Forward fold in a twist. Keep your right hip on the ground so both hip bones are even. And then take your hands and torso, walk your hands over to frame your right leg. Forward fold over this leg in a twist. This time, keeping your left hip bone on the ground, both sits bones are even. Walk yourself back to center, and then come up out of your forward fold. From here, bring your feet to meet each other, and the knees are bent and out to the side. Once again, take an inhale and sit up tall, and on your exhale, fold over your legs. If you would like a deeper hip stretch here, you can bring your hands to your feet and use your elbows on your knees to help your knees down towards the ground a bit more. If that's too intense, feel free to stay as I'm doing here in just a forward fold. Bring yourself back up out of your forward fold. You can choose to end your practice here or rest for a few more moments in constructive rest as I'm showing on the screen now, with your feet out to the side and your knees in towards each other. In Shavasana, lying flat on your back with your legs stretched out, relaxing everything completely. Or you can choose to do legs up the wall as I'm showing here on the screen as well. These final pose options are optional. It's It's completely up to you whether or not you would like to do them. Either way, take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest, and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me for day 11 of the 12 Days of Yoga Challenge. I'll see you again tomorrow for the final day.